Good evening. Welcome to Late with Kate. I'm your host, Caitlin Tate. We got a ringer. Hello. Oh. The lawyer said that? 3 minutes? This is being broadcast to the entire building. Wait, hold on. You said what was back? My hemorrhoids are back? Your hemorrhoids are back. Hello? He hung up on me. It's like an actual medical discussion. He just hung up on me. Okay. Anyways, I'm your host, Caitlin Tate. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. This like never happens. Hey. Lunch order. No, I said no tomatoes. No, why would I ask for a tomato sandwich with no tomatoes? That's just a sandwich. That doesn't... Who's Monica? I have an assistant? 4 years? I've met her kids. Have they met me? Okay. Alright. Whatever, man. Just, I don't know. Bye. Anyways, I'm your host, Caitlin Tate. Hey, can you guys just wait until after the show for these calls? I mean, it's entirely unprofessional. Yeah, I got time for a survey. Scale of 1 to 10, how miserable am I? What, 1 being low or high? Okay, if 10's high, probably like 30,000. Take a break, be right back. Yeah, I mean, I'm not on any medication, but I probably should be. Welcome back. Folks, I am lucky, okay? I'm moving up in the world. Recently, I got the chance to be interviewed by an acclaimed journalist. Take a look.
How does a thing like this happen? You've been in the White House. How do you get into this situation of such mistakes?
Well, first of all, I would love to just clear the air. I was born and raised in a White House, not the White House. Same color, lower expectations. Secondly, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Russians have refused to apologize for the shooting death of Major Nicholson in East Germany, and yet we talk about a summit. What should we do?
When it comes to foreign and domestic policy, I think the best thing we can do is chill. I definitely think that if everybody chilled out, we'd have a more chill society. So I guess when it comes to the summit, maybe we just, book a ski trip instead of war.
Why don't you like television?
I love television. I have my own show. Was there no research done? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, it kind of makes me feel like you're just here to make me look like an idiot.
You may very well be. I'll go on to the next question. Your books have been very successful now. Your opinions in foreign policy are being sought after. How would you like to be remembered?
It's a great question. Well, in the 5th grade, we had to do school tests. So, students show off their flexibility, agility, athleticism, fragility, flexibility, stamina, strength, speed, flexibility, and once it was my go, I had to do the pull-up test, which is arguably the best one. And the story goes, I go up, and sorry, it's just a lot. I go up, and I'm wearing jeans, and apparently when I go to pull up on the bar, my entire ass crack falls out, and all 60 of my classmates for the entire year see it. So I guess that's something core to me and something that means a lot to me, and I hope that that trauma transcends my brain, and well, I hope it haunts them. I truly do. I think a trauma bond is in the air with all 60 of my classmates. And that's probably the most important thing to me. So I would love for them to remember me like that in my death. I'm also nice on Wednesdays. Folks, welcome back. Fan favorite, viewer discussion is advised. I have today a handful, and we're just going to go through them, and I believe at the end we have a voicemail that we will be listening to. You should stand up more. I get worried you don't have legs. Guys, I have legs. They're right here. Like, right here. Look, I don't get up because it's a talk show. I mean, it's not a fucking walk show. Next. Are you currently being held hostage? No. Why does everyone think I'm filming in a fucking prison cell? I'm not being held hostage, guys. It's okay. I like being here. I chose to be here. If no, why are you doing this humiliation ritual? Okay, guys, it's not a humiliation ritual. This is a dream. I'm fulfilling a dream. Okay, I'm a very shallow woman. Holly golly. Have you tried being less stupid? Okay, guys, these are not conversations. This is just attacking. This is bullying. I'm being harassed. Why don't you have any real guests? No friends? I think you know the answer to that. And now I can't open these. I'm distraught. The show lacks thematic cohesion. Okay, this is actually a good point, but I don't care, so we're gonna skip that. This show needs more snow. I know who you are. You won't win. Not even a question. You need consequences. Okay, for what? What have I done that is so bad? I've killed 3 people. That's not even, like, that's the American minimum. Final one, hopefully a good one. You need to commit to the bit of being comedic. I don't know what that means. And, all out. So now, time for the voicemail. We've never had a voicemail before. We've had live call-ins. Which we're not doing this time around because you guys kept bullying me. So, voicemail. I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on. Sick transition incoming. And by sick transition, I mean I'm pulling in the laptop.
Hi, Caitlin. Short-time viewer, first-time caller. I just wanted to call in because I've seen 2 episodes of your show now, and they were both horrendous. And you seem like you have a lot of potential. You seem like a nice person.
Thanks.
So I thought I'd just give you some constructive criticism because if
This
you
is what I
carry
want.
on the way you're going, your show is not going to find any success.
Okay.
So the first thing that I think you should really know about yourself is that you're just kind of not funny. I think
Okay.
it seems like maybe no one's ever told you this before because you seem to think you are.
Heard it plenty.
But your jokes, if you can even call them that, just don't land. There's a lot of really great entertainers out there who sort of mix comedy and entertainment and politics, and I think maybe you should go study some of their work before you try to do it yourself.
Right.
Because it's really not working, girl. Some people you might want to check out would be like Bill Maher, Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, the Babylon Bee.
I love all those
These are all
people.
great examples of people who can mix humor and politics. Another great example would be Stephen Colbert. He did the show The Colbert Report that's really great.
Colbert Report.
I don't know why that ended. I
This
wonder
is
what he's
so
up to
good.
now. Anyways, another thing that I think some of these great hosts that you're trying to emulate but failing very, very badly have in common is that they listen to their guests. You know, they really respect what their guests have to say. And having seen the way you treat your Uncle Rudd, you're never going to make it as a host with that
Rudd
attitude.
is
It's a problem
family,
with sort
but
of your liberal generation. You can't
liberal?
have conversations with other people who
What do
have
you-
different points of view than you without getting like triggered and offended.
I've
So
never been
If you
triggered.
could
I
just
don't
stop
get
being
triggered.
such a snowflake, I think that would
I
really
don't
improve
say snow
your
in my
show and your
studio.
chances at success. Another problem is that, and I don't know how to say this in a PC way, but you are butt ugly, my friend.
Oh.
You look
I thought I was
awful in
hitting
that
the right
cheap
angle.
ass suit with that terrible fucking haircut. You look like a coconut grew pubes, and then someone put glasses on it. And by the way, your glasses look awful. Get some proper frames, because those are made of wire. That was stupid. Cut that out. Cut that out, Caitlin. That was stupid. Don't include that. What else do I have on my list? Oh, yeah.
This is a real caller.
Another big problem is that you just don't seem to really think about anything you say, and it makes you come off like stupid and dumb and like an idiot.
I am all of
And
those.
I'm sure you don't mean to, but it's just the things that you say give that impression.
No, I am.
Why do I keep losing my train of thought? Caitlin, why do I have to look at a picture of you while I do this? This sucks. I hate you. You're stupid.
100% real, authentic voicemail we got, guys. This
You know,
was not
every time I
scripted.
watch your show, I'm reminded of this kid I knew in middle school who never showered and never changed his clothes, and the smell was just overwhelming. Anytime you were in the room with him, you just were like knocked out. And I don't know what it is about you, but whenever I watch your show, I feel like I can smell him again. And I think maybe that says something about you.
Called
But
him
I
Salad Boy.
couldn't figure out what. I don't have a psychology degree.
I do. I hold
That's
a
everything on my
psychology
list.
degree.
I need to think of a conclusion. I didn't think this far ahead. Cut this out, Caitlin. Cut this part out.
Nothing's getting cut, my friend.
Um,
My enemy.
so anyway, those are my little tips and tricks for you. I'm really rooting for you, kid. You're gonna go far if you just listen to these things I told you. Otherwise, you're gonna crash and burn, and there are only gonna be Otherwise, you're gonna crash and burn, and there are only gonna be 3 people who watch it on YouTube anyway.
Retake is crazy.
All right, have a great day. Bye.
Oh my god. See, that is exactly what I'm looking for, guys. That had genuine feedback in there. Was it harsh? Yes. Did it feel maybe a little personal? I didn't feel that. But that is exactly what I want, guys. Instead of these, what even was this one? You should stand up more. I'm worried you don't have legs. What the fuck is that? Sorry, we don't swear here. I'm getting riled up. I think it's best we cut the show here. My name is Caitlin Tate. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.